Good evening. This is Adeline Ascatic back, and today is December 9, 2018, and it's a Sunday. And I will be discussing to you in our Bio 240 Week 6 the digestive system. So, I'm going to describe what will happen to a cheeseburger during the digestive process. So, I'm just gonna take a bite. So during like a cheeseburger just came out of like from the store, or you already have the sight and smell of it, and it's enough for you to make or start salivating. So even before you take a bite, your system has already swung into action. So I'm gonna bite. So after your first bite of your cheeseburger, you have to take a sip. After you take your first bite of cheeseburger, your salivary glands already produces saliva, and a mixture of secretions helps lubricate and break down the food. After doing some more water. Besides the salivary glands in the lining of your mouth, so this is the salivary glands. This is the mouth and the salivary glands. So it's in the lining of your mouth, and there's a three pairs of the salivary glands. There's a parotid, sublingual, mandibular glands, and you typically produce about 2 pints or about a liter of saliva a day. That's FYI. So not all the work is chemical, though. As you savor a bite of the cheeseburger, your teeth works to break down the cheeseburger while your tongue mixes it with saliva. This action transforms into moist, rounded mass that turns into bolus, suitable for swallowing. So after that, we're gonna go to esophagus. So as you swallow the bite of the cheeseburger, muscles in your mouth propel it to your upper esophagus, which is here, and the tube that connects your throat to your stomach. Muscles in the wall of esophagus create a synchronized waves, one after the other. So that is actually the cheeseburger propels down to your stomach, and this process is called the peristalsis. Muscles behind the bolus of the cheeseburger contract, squeezing it forward, while the muscles ahead of it relax, allowing it without resistance. When the bolus reaches the lower part of your esophagus, pressure from the food signals a muscular valve and the lower esophageal sphincter to relax and let the food enter your stomach. So this is your stomach, this one. So after entering your stomach, the cheeseburger is broken down further with its powerful muscles, and the stomach begins churning the food, mixing the food into smaller pieces. Your digestive glands then in your stomach on the lining will produce stomach acids and enzymes, which makes the food to form a murky semi-fluid paste called the chyme. So once the chyme is well mixed, waves of muscle contractions propel it through the valve that it's called pylorus here, into the first section of your small intestines, which is duodenum. The pylorus might release about an 1/8 ounce of chyme at a time, and the rest is held back for more mixing. So this is the pancreas, liver, and gallbladder. In your duodenum, digestion continues as chyme from your stomach mixes with a variety of digestive juices from your pancreas, liver, and gallbladder. So the pancreas it actually produces digestive enzymes that helps to break down proteins, carbohydrates, and fats, while um, the liver is over here, produces bile, a solution that helps you digest fats, and the gallbladder, okay, is stores bile as fatty food enters the upper portion of your small intestines, the duodenum, and the gallbladder squeezes bile into small intestines through the bile duct. So for the small intestine, as a bile and pancreatic digestive juices mix with other juice secreted by the wall of your small intestines, digestion continues. What once a cheeseburger is propelled into the second portion of your small intestines, the jejunum, and then it brokens down into smaller molecules of nutrients that can be absorbed. Then it moves into final longer portion of the um, small intestines, and that's the ileum. So we're virtually of the remaining nutrients are absorbed through the lining of the ileum's wall. What remains of the food when it reaches the end of the ileum is a combination of water and electrolytes, such as sodium chloride and other waste products, such as plant fiber, dead cells shed from the lining of your digestive tract. So the large intestine then, okay, as the residue passes through the colon, nearly all the water is absorbed, leaving usually soft but firm substance called the stool. Muscles in the wall of your colon separate the waste into small elements or segments that are pushed through the lower part of the rectum, lower part of the colon and the rectum. As the rectal walls are stretched, they signal the need for a bowel movement. When the sphincter muscles in your anus relax, the rectal walls contract to increase pressure, and this coordinated muscle contraction expels what we call the stool. So that's the end of the liver of the digestive system, and hope you learned something from it and have a good week ahead of you. Thank you.